Today I'm going to be cleaning my idle air control valve, which is inside the throttle body. It's actually underneath here, and you can't really see it too good, but basically it controls the idle of the engine. Like, for instance, if you have the AC on, it keeps the idle of the engine higher to compensate the load on the engine. So what happens is it gets full of carbon and it can't really operate too good. The typical symptoms for a dirty idle air control valve are a low idling engine RPM, hard time starting. Typically when you have that problem, you have to give the engine more gas to keep the engine running until the engine warms up. Bad gas mileage, and just the overall rough running engine. So typically cleaning this part will solve a lot of those problems. There's a sensor of the idle air control valve at the bottom. There's a hole at the bottom of this throttle body. So basically you just clean it out with some carburetor cleaner. What you have to do is you have to remove this ductwork here, this hose, this, and you have to remove this thing here. And there's two bolts at the bottom of it that holds it on. And you got to take that off. You kind of have to do it blindly, sorta. Feel it, and you take off this ductwork. This is kind of the whole thing. There's a little hose here. There's a hose here. Take those off, and you'll just need some pliers for that. Phillips screwdriver, a blade screwdriver to help you clean with a rag inside. Carburetor cleaner and rags, and basically that's all you need to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and disassemble this ductwork and hoses, and this should be pretty much the same for most Toyotas of this era. Okay, just got the ductwork off, and this is the throttle body here, and over here is the throttle cable, and it's on a spring. You could open it right there, and all you gotta do is open it, and I don't know, you can't really see it, but there's a hole, not this hole right here, but in the interior. There's a hole back there on the right side, and there's a hole on the left side inside there. Just spray some carb cleaner in there. Just clean it out. Spray it out real good inside those holes, and that should clean up that sensor for the idle air control valve. What I would do is either leave this throttle plate open, and you could kind of have it stick a screwdriver over here to keep it open, and if you have any compressed air, if you have an air hose, to kind of blow it out after you're done, to kind of get rid of the carburetor cleaner in there, because it'll get stuck. It might get stuck in the holes, but if not, that's okay. Just let it air dry like that. You can stick a rag in there or something. Let this valve stay open so the carburetor cleaner could evaporate. Because once you have all clean it out, you put everything back together here. The car will run a little rough because you're burning. There's still some cleaner in there. The less cleaner you have in there, the better. But it'll burn off anyway, so it's not a big deal. The engine will run a little rough, but overall the engine's gonna be better after this. So it's just the cleaner burning off. So don't worry about if your car has trouble starting or something. Some smoke will come out of the tailpipe. That's normal. So I'm going to go ahead and clean it out, and when you do this, you should wear gloves. Carburetor cleaner is kind of hardcore, and wear some safety glasses, because this stuff sometimes it does spray back at you in your face, and one time it did do that, and lucky I had my glasses on, and in fact that cleaner ate through the glasses and ruined the lens. So this cleaner is really toxic. So wear your glasses and clean it. I'm going to clean it out and put everything back, and I'm going to show the rest. Okay, I just got done cleaning it out with the carburetor cleaner, and just spray it in there. And you could stick a rag in there if you want to kind of clean it out too, further, up there in the intake manifold. But I don't know if you really have to do that. I just put a rag here to catch all the cleaner, the dirty cleaner that comes out, and just try to direct your spray in those holes. And now I'm just gonna blow it out with some compressed air, and with the flapper open, of course. So, but if you don't have pressed air, that's okay. Just let it air dry out. You don't really need to do this. I start her up and see how she runs. You see it's having a rough time starting, so that's normal. See, it's pretty rough there for a second. And smoke, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if my neighbors will like that. That's okay. And it's running good now. This will help sometimes if your idle is not riding up high enough. This will help to remedy that problem, and it probably will help with gas mileage as well. So this is just a good routine maintenance to do on that every now and then on your Toyota. So everything's all good here.